What is up, YouTubers? Gemini Jets 123 back at it again with a brand new video for you guys. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a 1 to 400 scale model airport update of my model airport of Yellowstone International Airport, which is a fictional airport based near Yellowstone. So yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with Terminal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do the taxiways after, and then the hard stands later. So let's get into it. Alright, so we'll be starting off at Terminal 1, which houses a couple of gates. But yeah, we'll start off right here with this United Airlines Boeing 737-800. This is in the Aviate logo. And this bird here is going to be heading out to Cancun, Mexico. Right next to him, we have United Airlines 737-900. This is in the 100 logo. The 100 logo is on the other side. And this bird here is going to be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. Right here next up, we have United Airlines 737-800. This is in the Eco Skies, and this bird here is going to be heading out to San Diego, California. Next up, we have Cayman Airlines 737 MAX 8, and this bird here will be making a flight out to Georgetown. Next up, we have the Delta Airlines Heavy A350-900. This is in the LA 28 Olympics livery, and this bird here is going to be heading out to Tokyo Narita. Next up here, we have the United Airlines 767-400. This is in the Denver Broncos livery, and this bird here will be getting pushed back momentarily for a flight out to New York EWR. Still getting boarded, the final boarding call for this flight. This is United Airlines Boeing 757-300, and this bird here is going to be heading out to Denver, Colorado. Starting off at Terminal 2 here, we have a Frontier Airlines A319 in the Rabbit Tail. This bird here is also going to be heading out to Denver, Colorado. Here we have a Spirit Airlines A320. This bird is loading up passengers as well, and it's going to be heading out to Oakland, California. I did forget to mention, guys, this is a morning update between 5 and 6 a.m. So that's why we have some aircrafts here that are kind of in the way of these aircrafts. I'll give you guys an update later on why those aircrafts are here. But we have the WOW Airlines A330. This bird here is loading up passengers for its flight out to Reykjavik, Iceland. Next up, we have the Hawaiian Airlines Boeing 787-9. This bird here is loading up passengers as well for its flight out to Honolulu, Hawaii. And then right next to him, we have the Hawaiian Airlines A330-200, also boarding up for its flight out to Kona, Hawaii. Now we're down to Terminal 4. We have the Allegiant Airlines 737 MAX 8. This bird here is going to be heading out for its flight out to Las Vegas. Allegiant Airlines only operates Las Vegas right now. I do plan on getting the A320. And that'll be it for the Allegiant collection. So that way I can alternate the A320 and the 737 MAX 8. Right here we have an American Airlines A320. This bird here is going to be heading out to Phoenix, Arizona. And then way back there we have the American Airlines A321. This is in the Medal of Honor livery. This bird here is going to be heading out to Charlotte, North Carolina. Now that we moved on to Terminal 5, here we have the Delta Airlines 737-900. This bird is way back there by itself, heading out to Salt Lake City. Next up, we have the WestJet Airlines 767-300. This bird here is going to be making a long flight down to Toronto today. Right here we have two aircrafts. The closer one towards us is the WestJet 737 MAX 8. This bird here is going to be heading out to Vancouver. And then back there we have the JetBlue Airways A321. This is in the R200 aircraft logo, and this bird here is going to be heading out to New York's John F. Kennedy. We move down to the last terminal here. We have Terminal 6, which houses Alaska Airlines, Air Canada, Air Transit, Porter. But right here we have the Alaska Airlines 737-800. This bird here is going to be making a flight out to Portland. And then right underneath it, we have the Alaska 737 MAX 8. And this bird here is going to be making a flight out to Seattle. Right here we have the Air Transit A321. This is in the Kids Club. Can't really read what that bottom says. Kids Club Infants logo. And this bird here is going to be heading out to Toronto. Right here we have the Alaska Airlines 737-900 in the Mickey and Friends livery. This plane was repainted, but I am going to keep him in the updates just because I love the logo or the livery on this bird. But this bird here is going to be making a flight down to Los Angeles today. And then right next to him we have the Alaska 737-700, the small aircraft. Going to be making a flight out to San Francisco. Alrighty guys, so that is it for the terminals. We'll go ahead and get started with the taxiways. And then I'll explain these aircraft, what these guys are doing here. And then along with this side over here. Right here we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700. This is in the Coco livery. This bird here is going to be making a flight down to Long Beach today. Right here we have the United Airlines A321. This bird here is going to be making a flight out to San Francisco. And then right next to that guy, we have the Icelandair 737 MAX 9 going to be making a flight out to Reykjavik. And then come down this way, we have the Alaska Airlines 737-900. This is in the One World livery, and this bird here is going to be making a flight out to New York's John F. Kennedy today. Taxiing out to the runway, we have the Southwest Airlines 737-800 California 1. This bird here is going to be making a flight out to Reno today. And then if we zoom out, right here we have the Delta Airlines 767-300. This bird here is going to be making a flight out to New York's John F. Kennedy as well. Alright, right here we have the JetBlue Airways A320. This is the barcode tail. This bird here is going to be heading out to Boston. And then we have the American Airlines CRJ 900 and the Mesa Airlines titles. This bird here is going to be heading out to Denver, Colorado. Right here we have the JetBlue Airways A320. This is in the Peacock livery. This bird is taxiing out to the runway for its flight down to, we'll go ahead and say Orlando. Alright guys, so for these aircraft here, since this is a morning flight or morning update, all these aircrafts, this Frontier, this Alaska, and these two aircrafts, they actually park here, right behind these aircrafts, so they rest, along with these aircrafts down here that also rest overnight. So they're all getting pushed back and will be getting towed to the gates for their later flights. So right here we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700. He is still resting, but will be moved shortly for his flight out to Chicago Midway. Frontier A321 getting pushed back right now for will also get towed to the gate for a later flight down to Las Vegas. Right here we have the Alaska's Embraer 175 and the Go Dogs is going to be towed to the gate for a flight out to Spokane, Washington. United Airlines 737-900 in the Special Olympics livery. This bird here is going to be getting towed to the gate as well for a later flight down to, we'll say, Anchorage. And then JetBlue A320 and the Mosaic Tail also going to be getting towed to the gate for a later flight down to New York's John F. Kennedy, of course. At the cargo stand, we have an Alaska Airlines 737-700 Air Cargo. This bird here is going to be heading out to Juneau, Alaska. And then for the last part of the update, I'll just tell you guys where these aircrafts will be going later on. So first off, we have the Porter Airlines E220, or sorry, Embraer 195-E2 or something like that. This bird here will be making a flight later down to Toronto. The Alaska CRJ 700, which is hidden there. Also a retired aircraft, but I will keep him in the update because I do like the CRJ 700. And this bird here is going to be heading out to Spokane. Gold Airlines 737-800 in the Smiles. We'll be doing a later on flight down to Sao Paulo via Punta Cana. Hidden right here, we have the WestJet 737-700. We'll be doing a later on flight down to, we'll say, Vancouver. Delta 757-200. This bird here will be making a flight down to Los Angeles. Alaska 737-900 UNFCF livery will be making a flight down to Los Angeles as well. Hawaiian Airlines A321 will be making a later on flight down to, we'll say, Honolulu. Back here we have Alaska 737 MAX 8. This bird here will be doing a later flight down to Seattle. United Airlines 737-900 Continental Retro Livery will be doing a later flight down to Houston. Back there we have the Janet Airlines 737-600. Since it is Sunday, they don't operate today, but they do operate down to Area 51 or the Tune Pen Airport down there. And then a flight Globespan. At first I believed it was a Canada flight, but when I bought it, I realized it was a European flight. So we'll keep him in the update. We'll just send him down to somewhere down in Europe, and they'll make a stop in Halifax. So yeah, we'll actually have his update or his airport. His route will be Halifax, so Yellowstone to Halifax, and then they'll transfer over to a different aircraft. So Globespan will be doing that route. And then our last aircraft here, we have the Air Canada A319 and the retro livery. And this bird will be heading out to Winnipeg later on. So yeah guys, that is it for the airport update for today. It is airport update number 1. And it is a morning update. I'm going to try to be doing videos every 2 days. So the next video will be, of course, in 2 days. And I'll be trying to be kind of frequent with that, whether it's airport updates or model reviews. But yeah, guys, with that being said, that is it for today's video. And hope you guys enjoyed. And make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.